fine?
Yes.
How do you feel?
I didn't put the steak down.
It's too high.
Global warming.
Yeah? Speak on that thing.
The Earth.
Mm-hmm.
We left it too long in the microwave.
Oh, is this because you're thinking ahead to that this will be directly juxtaposed after the video? Or are you just separately on some bit?
No, I was going for a different bit, but now that you said that, that's a better bit.
What was the bit you were going for?
I was going to go into a deep rambling on physics.
Yeah. Totally. I'm gonna Jim the camera.
But yeah, jeez, that guy, huh?
Fuck. Can you flip the viewfinder away from me? I am Narcissus and that is my pond. Just make sure, did you accidentally tap the screen and cause the focus to shift?
Not gonna check.
You're not gonna check? Oh, I have to check. That's something I got to check for. I don't let that run the whole app. Oh, see, you did. Now I fixed. Ow! That was an over-exaggerated ow, but my knee does in fact hurt. I'm like House. Cuddy. You are a black man. Can you turn off the monitors? I'm doing. All I do is win. No. I need to write a show or an episode of a show of like a drama show, and like all other dramas are too hard. So I'm doing it on House. So I'm gonna write an episode of House. And I'm gonna try my best to have it be the mouse bites.
Mouse bites?
Yeah, that's the whole video. This vexes me.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he needs more mouse bites.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try my best to use medical science. Don't, Javi, please.
Use medical science. Oh, wait, you have a perfect resource, your mom.
Yeah.
Well, who would need mouse bites?
Well, I'm gonna have to figure out, like, okay, do mice... You're testing my patience with that. I want you to know.
I haven't squeezed it.
Yes, you have.
But like since you told me not to.
When is since?
Like literally 3 minutes ago or 2 seconds ago. Not minutes. I didn't mean to say minutes.
Yeah. Okay, so we're continuing off that I already told you. So you don't?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Continue.
Now I need to figure out what neurotoxin or chemical or whatever
would mice have for?
Release in their bites that could be picked up from getting into the blood of a human, and then if possible, like, look, if I can find out that it was caused by the mouse bites, that's one check and I'm happy. For the double check of that he needs more mouse bites.
Oh, to get cured by it.
Then I have to find something that he needs so like more of that chemical. So it's going to be a little tough. And I'm going to try my best to have it be scientifically accurate. But we'll see. We'll see which succumb.
Can I be in the episode? Oh, wait, it's a writing.
It's just writing. It's just a script.
Oh.
Yeah. What, would you want to be the patient?
You should hyperlink. You know, when it says Cuddy, it's like it tells you what character is speaking.
Yeah.
Every like your house lines. Every time Cuddy comes on, have it hyperlinked to the audio of me saying Cuddy, and that's it.
Just a YouTube clip of the MP3. Okay.
And then whenever his name.
Because you have so limited knowledge of the show.
The black guy.
Because you said you watched until the end of season 4, but you didn't.
I did.
How does season 4 end?
I don't remember the seasons. I got to the episodes where he was like teaching like and picking new people,
Mm-hmm.
and then I got busy.
See,
I can pull up where
that's like mid-season
3.
No, that's mid-season 4. I'll give you that.
Yeah. Peacock on this thing?
It's on Prime. It's on Poob. It's on Dongle. It's on Gag.
Oh no.
This is a Northern Land bit I'm stealing. It's on Fetish. It's on Joe Hickey.
On Cheerios.tv.
It's on Cheerios. What are you doing? Are you trying to find when?
I'm trying to prove my innocence.
If you got to when he's picking people, then you got like halfway through season 4.
It says I skipped 6 episodes in season 3. Probably what happened is I saw a YouTube short of that part of the show, and I was like, fuck it, I don't give a shit. I'm watching this.
Look, some of the later characters are better. It's just the truth.
How so?
They're just more interesting. Because it's like Cameron. You remember Cameron?
Cameron is a bad character.
Cameron's a bad character. And they dump her.
What do you think
ass.
she's calling me about? Oh, it's my mom. Nope, never mind. It's not my mom.
And they dump Cameron's ass. And
The Australian guy is also kind of bad.
Yes, but they evolve him.
Be better? Is it like a Pokemon?
Kind of. But they don't evolve him until really late. And so for a while, he's just like...
my dad's reach.
Yeah, but his dad dies. And he has like a falling out with him or something.
Because he's rich.
Yeah. But he's like... He has a cool finish. And then it's like...
Dude, nobody ever says that about me. Glad he does, though.
I can't improve upon that bit. Does he spin? What do you mean, does he spin?
When he finishes? Is that his cool move?
You see, I want to help with this bit. Like I do. I'm trying to yes and it.
I think the audience gets it.
Like
just when he finishes, he just rotates upon his peen axis.
Okay.
Axially, obviously.
Axially, right. He does slay massive puss though.
Kind of seems like a lady was in.
Yeah, he is. They play that up. But it's like all the characters, they have like there's only one character who has a good arc from start of show all the way
I don't even know what happened.
To end of show.
House.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I should hope so. It's kind of named after.
And all the other characters, they have like their on seasons and their off seasons.
What about Cuddy?
She's not in season 8.
Why?
Contract disputes. But it also kind of makes sense based on the story.
Why?
I'm not going to spoil it.
I'm not watching it.
Okay, House drives a car into her house.
Why?
Because of like a really long, like him trying to get over her after they broke up. Yeah.
And so he drove a car into her.
Yes, because he's a fucking madman.
He needs therapy.
And he gets it. 2 seasons before that. But he goes to jail.
Because he goes to jail.
Yeah. Cuddy. I don't know why you thought... Like, I get it's our only option because you're about to leave.
Yeah.
And you just sprung that on me. But I don't get why you thought that doing a recording now was a good idea.
I think it's a great idea.
Really?
Particularly because your couch is standing up over there.
We don't need to get into that.
I just don't think the people, like, if a podcast was 360 and people were sitting in the center of the room, they would not be listening to us.
They would be observing.
Just be observing, and they'd go, "What is going on?"
Look, I had a week to myself.
So you destroyed the whole thing about spring is like you're cleaning, you're getting ready.
Make sure you're talking into that microphone.
You know,
How
spring
about
break is
that?
giving you time off to like really get.
And so I did that for like a day, and then I got sick, and
And so what? You went Hulk?
kind of. There was one night in particular where I did.
What do you mean?
There was one night where I was like, I'm not fucking doing anything. I'm sitting around and I'm sick and I'm pissed. All of this is in my head, of course. And I'm pissed off.
No, you're actively commentating the entire time.
Okay, I will say, like, earlier today, it had gotten to the point where I hadn't had enough social contact that my ass was starting to commentate a little bit. Like, that's just that's an
Why don't you
actual
stream?
psychological phenomenon. That's a good question, but I just don't feel like I have anything to stream. I'm in a mental block stage. It's true.
I told you I want to watch you do that.
Yeah.
Even if you're bad, I want to watch you do it.
Yeah.
Because you're not bad. And the reason I know you're not bad is because you're tweaked at fucking Fortnite Finger Blast.
Well, okay, I'm tweaked at that for keyboard. I'm still learning for this. Because it's just like harder naturally. Because you have to rely on 4 fingers to hit 5 buttons.
Oh, and
then also the whatever. Whereas if it's key, you could just.
Yeah. Is that how you do it?
Well, yeah.
You just yeah. Ooh. Wow. That's pretty awesome.
But like, I spent. Again, first day, look, I was like, okay, I can't be depressed and sit around this break and turn.
So that's what you did.
I did that for 2 days. I'll give myself some credit. So like off rip, I did that for 4 days.
There we go.
Maybe 3.
4. 4.
3.5. I'll settle on.
Okay.
Because
Sold.
It was like off. You fidget with something always, and so why is it? It's like how Freud is like Freud and all about the whatever, and like butts and whatever you have an obsession with. You have it with feet.
I don't have it with feet. My feet just hurt so bad right now.
But you're always fiddling with your feet.
They always hurt.
So then get like ibuprofen or better or calluses or something.
I think we
Medicate.
There you go. With ibuprofen. Like Madeline? I get it. I get it. You're dying.
No, but them women.
I know.
They got periods and shit. We can't speak on
I
that.
get that. But 6 ibuprofen a day is rough.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That'll kill your liver.
Yeah, that's what I say.
It's a good thing she don't touch alcohol.
Yeah.
Because that'll kill her.
Yeah. I agree.
It's yeah, that's a lot.
That's why I said I get that she's dying. But
you set up a trap, just now. You've set up this Rudy Goldberg machine that's going to end with, you know what those are? Yeah, exactly. You set this up by saying this on the podcast now, because podcast goes out. Who listens to it? Dr. Stalvey.
oh, she's gonna rip
Dr. Stalvey hears, oh my
6
God,
ibuprofen
6
a day.
ibuprofens a day.
She should. She needs to be stopped.
Madeline French will have
She needs an intervention.
a message or two by the doctor
You tell her
by the
she doesn't
end
listen to
of
me.
this podcast being played out. By the
Ready?
end of the first day of this
Set.
of this podcast being
Go.
out, a text or two will have been sent.
Good. She needs an intervention,
Hey, it's not my place.
or maybe she needs morphine, ketamine,
Vicodin.
Vicodin.
I mean, I don't know. I think it's like some people are chronic with it, and then some people are nothing with it.
What?
Some people are we're talking about ibuprofen here
Yeah.
in the microphone.
Some people are chronic with
Can you push
ibuprofen,
that mic like a little bit closer to you?
but other people are.
Meh with it. Was that what I said?
I don't think that's what you said.
I said something similar.
I don't remember it, but you did say it.
So, because some people just raw dog it.
Meaning what?
Like they don't.
Oh, that they don't. Yeah, I try not to.
I generally try not to. But if pain scale 3 or below, try not to. 4 or above. But if it gets to be where you're getting 4s every day, then you gotta ease off. You can't be hitting the IB every day.
I agree.
I think I try to keep like a small little bottle of ibuprofen in my backpack. I don't use it that much, but just when I do need it, like if I start having a really bad jaw ache or something in the middle of class, and I just call it what do I call it? I call it different thing. But it's just like my little pocket profin. I just keep on hand. It's not bad to have.
This weekend,
I want to say, okay.
I had a really big,
No, go ahead.
A really big electrical engineering exam that was take home. And it was so when you downloaded it, you had 3 hours from when you downloaded it to when it would submit automatically for you. I'd been studying all day. At 12, I got an acai bowl from this new place. Maddie said it was going to be good. Maddie, I knew that shit was going to be bad.
It's just vibes.
I get there.
Was it self-determination though?
No.
Or was it just genuinely? Like, did you make it bad for yourself?
It tasted fine. But then as soon as I hit, like I started feeling bad. It was like 2 p.m. I had it at 12 and I was like, my head hurts a little bit. But I don't need ibuprofen. I'm good. I'm good. And then I'm like, I hit go. I download the exam. I'm ripping through question 1. I'm like, fuck. I'm going to throw up now.
Damn, really?
And then I hucked reliably once every 30 minutes for the next 8 hours.
From the acai bowl?
Must have been, but at some point I just stopped. I don't know. What was I throwing up?
I don't know. Was your head hurting really bad?
Yeah.
Oh, you probably got like a migraine.
You think that's what it was? I've never had migraines before, but maybe I don't know what migraines are.
I'm not a source to talk about migraines.
I don't really know what migraines are.
But I've heard it's like a super fucking bad headache. But like so bad it can like make you throw up.
Yeah, but it wasn't like the headache that like my head didn't hurt. Like I've had way worse headaches. It's just, it was like, oh, I have a headache. Okay. And then I just, bam. And so I would throw up, I'd do a question. And then I would throw up, and then I would do a question. And I'd throw up, and I'd do a question. And I'd throw up, and I did 2 questions, and I was like, oh, it's done. And then I threw up for twice as long.
God damn. Ugh.
So, moral of the story.
Were you booking it to the toilet each time? Damn.
I would go for my desk.
At what point do you bring the laptop with a PDF on it over to you?
I can't. Once I started the exam.
It was stationary to your desktop?
Yeah. So miserable.
You guys were funny at the dinner just now. You guys were all like, you were all being that one friend in memes who's like going out and is like, you know what, guys, I really needed this.
Dude, you have no idea. All 3 of us have been absolutely pounded in the dirt.
Okay, I don't doubt that. But at the same time, boy, were you being dramatic about it.
Dude, you have no idea how bad HUD's is on a daily basis. To where when we saw Kevin put that steak together.
Define HUD's.
Harvard University Dining Service. Or dining hall.
For those that don't know.
Yeah. And it was just like, you know what? Good to be with the boys. You know what I mean? Like, this is the boys.
I know, but you guys were all being little punks about it. Ugh, I needed this.
Dude, did you see the garlic and the rosemary on that steak?
Yeah.
Bentissimo. Other than the fire alarm.
The garlic tasted good. The rosemary, I couldn't eat it.
Oh, you don't eat the rosemary. Just the butter melts into it and then it releases its juices.
I'm a man who had buttered noodles with salt 2 nights in a row. I will say, I feel like
I've done that before though.
I got the steak that caused the fire that burnt down the dorm.
Yeah.
I feel like I didn't deserve it. Cause like, hey, it's good. But I'm not gonna be like yipping from the rooftops like Tom from Tom and Jerry about how amazing it is, you know? I feel like that reward should have gone to someone more deserving. We're more appreciative of it.
Kevin.
You should have I bet he would have felt guilty about it. His ass wasn't piping up and making jokes about it. I think he felt guilty about it.
Oh no, that boy was embarrassed.
Yeah.
That boy was embarrassed. But kind of deservedly so. Dude, here's the thing. I smelled it, and that's why I started turning shit on and opening doors, because I knew it was about to get crazy in there.
Such a mess.
I should have just turned off the burner is what I should have done.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to interfere with his cooking. Because he's always whipped so unbelievably well for us.
Yeah. I think also the fall was opening the door.
That was totally my bad.
Because like, I would have done the same thing, to be clear. But I think that is what caused it to then set off the whole building fire alarm rather than just...
Because it was separate stages.
Yeah. Like you could hear the difference of when the other one got set off.
Yeah.
I would have also opened it, but...
Now that I know, for the next time I set up the fire alarm, I'll know.
Yeah, I think you just got to get those windows all the way open.
Yeah, that was kind of my bad.
I mean, you did what anyone would have done.
What I needed to do was, the curtains were blocking the airflow. And when I bunched them together, the airflow was much better out of the room.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I think also because it's like the smoke rises. And so, because you guys have a relatively higher ceiling in that like chill area.
Good point. Yeah.
So like it would auto go up to the detector.
So fucking funny though. I think about it. I was just chopping potatoes, and I'd turn around and I go, whoa. It kind of lingered in the kitchen for a little bit, and then it started to hang over.
It was crazy seeing how much that like smoke. We should probably do like a clean telling of the story rather than just being like, oh dude, fire.
Okay, so we're supposed to have steak night tonight.
Right. Which I've been told about.
And we've been cutting. We've been prepping all this stuff. Kevin is a very good cook. Okay.
Kevin goes beforehand, spends $80 on steaks.
Yeah.
Crazy.
We wanted the good stuff.
I guess.
Okay. It's all set up.
So
he's got a new cast iron. That's probably what it was. He wasn't used to the cast iron.
Yeah, I saw the cast iron.
New cast iron. And he thought he needed to get that bit ripping hot.
Mm.
But I guess the smoke point on his canola oil must have been too low. Because he set that steak down and it went. But instead of just being like crackle pop,
it started smoking.
It sent white smoke fucking everywhere.
Meanwhile, I'm being forced to watch some dumb Harvard music video of people using rap beats to insult other houses.
Yeah. Isn't that funny?
And
isn't it terribly done?
Yes. It's like it's it was like it felt like it was taking itself seriously, so I was trying to analyze it from that perspective.
Yeah.
Because if it's not taking itself seriously, then you can be a lot more relaxed about it.
Right.
But when it's taking itself so seriously, it was like, oh God.
Okay, the problem is Courier.
That's a font.
Courier is a house.
And a font.
And they live in the quad, which is the far away set of houses.
Okay.
But because they live so far away, their house culture is really tight.
And what, that was made by them?
No. That Winthrop, the two you saw were Winthrops. But Courier has had this group of like 6 to 8 black guys who have just put out banger after banger. They started it, like housing videos used to be like pop songs, and they started rapping. And they just went ham. And they had the best, and they would hire video producers. And so they would get amazing videos.
That video that I saw had no fucking producer. I tell you what.
No. You didn't watch Courier's video. You watched our imitation of basically what Courier does. But Courier goes ham every single year on the housing video. And like Bill Gates was in theirs this year.
Okay. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I was thinking this whole time, okay, this is just some Harvard shit, like whatever, like it is nothing and cringe to me and whatever and whack, but it's just because you're in it. Bill Gates is in it. Bill, friend of Jeff Epstein, Gates is in it?
Yes. Jeff Epstein,
the New York financier?
How did I walk right into that?
I didn't even mean for that setup.
Dude.
But yeah.
I have to play you this.
That, I think that's crazy they got Bill. But me personally, I think I am developing a very,
Huh?
Never mind. I think I'm developing a very art is not, or is counter institution perspective. And so for it to be used in this way of like jacking up Harvard, it's like, to me, as soon as you enter the domain of making a video for school spirit for an institution, it's like that is whack immediately. So like whack the what we saw, you're not paying attention, so I can ramble about whatever. Whack what I was forced to watch. Whack the rap songs with Bill Gates in it, even though it's crazy they got Bill Gates, but also whack all the way back to the pop stardom. And so for the like suckling up to the institution. Now, what Javi says is Jeff Epstein. I knew him when I worked at BlackRock. What are you trying to find?
In lab today. And they were like,
microphone.
we built this digital audio converter, and they were like, all right, here's a 1-bit song with this refresh rate. Here's a 2-bit song with this refresh rate. Tell us when you can give us the minimum bit rate you can understand what the song is.
I get it. No, actually, if it's music. Oh, and you're trying to find the clip?
Yes.
I don't know. I think, yeah. I guess I am taking on a very art isn't art when made by an institution perspective. I wonder is that...
Can you tell what song this is? This is 1-bit.
I recognize it. I couldn't tell you what it is. Never mind. I don't recognize it, nor could I tell you what it is. Okay, give me jacked up some.
Here's 2-bit.
Never gonna give you up. Is that never gonna give you up?
Is that your final guess?
Yes. That sounds like a confirmation. Oh yeah. Okay. Hold on. Does the 1-bit get to that point?
Yeah, I can get it.
Because I want to know if I would have been able to guess it from 1-bit.
I didn't. This is just cancerous to listen to.
Yeah.
I think it's well into the chorus right now. That's 41 seconds.
Oh, okay. All right, it's a 2-bit. I can tell how it would be. I don't think I'd be able to recognize.
Never gonna
Yeah.
Desert you.
Gonna give you up. Never gonna let. Okay, I maybe could have gotten there. No round and dessert.
I just can't believe they rickrolled me.
Yeah. How many bits did it take for you?
3-bit.
3-bit, so I'm just the goat and got it at 2. I'm just
this is what took.
I'm just
for me.
Goat. It took you till there to get it?
No, it took me 3-bit. Yeah, that was 3-bit.
Pull the mic closer. Till you till that,
Yeah.
you just don't do it. That's crazy. What? How have you learned defiance from me?
This is 16-bit, which is just the song, basically.
Pull your mic closer.
What?
What?
All right. Can you tell what this song is? It's a fun segment.
Hold it closer to the microphone, just in case. Is it Uptown Funk? I want to give it more time. Oh, or maybe is it like a Michael Jackson something?
I got this on 1-bit.
Nah, I don't know.
All right, here's 2-bit.
Where is it? Oh, yeah. Damn. Yeah. All right, I can see it. Honestly, what is that? This Must Be the Place? Is that the name of the song? I couldn't have confidently told you the name of that song.
Yeah, fair enough.
Don't
Less obvious. Less obvious. What? You have 2 hangers on the floor.
Probably more than that.
That's the sign. Oh, wow. I'm not going to risk my life and say that joke.
Okay, but so you see the canola oil fuming up.
Right. Sorry.
Yes.
I should have turned it off. That's what I should have done. And I should have just walked it outside.
God, you
But I didn't. And I just kind of like opened up the fans and.
Well, okay, so I'm watching the damn music video.
Yeah.
Of a guy being like, a hup, skibbity hup, but up,
He never said the word
Lowell
skibbity.
sucks.
Yes.
and that's it. And it's just like 2 guys like doing a half-ass breakdance.
Yeah.
No, 1 guy doing a half-ass breakdance in the middle of a street, and then 2 girls in
One
the
cup.
and the only in the only section that had somewhat color grading and so kind of stood apart. God, I'm still sick. Is when the 2 girls were like actually doing the Nathan Fielder Walk in Morning, whatever that song is called, where they're just like passively looking at the camera and then doing like a skip scott, a scoobity doo, blah blah blah, but like actual lyrics, but just like nonchalant. But so I'm watching that. I see Bobby over here going over to his window going, and then I don't know, maybe you tried to open the door at first and then it didn't work. And then like a second later, that's when I see the smoke start going in.
And you said, what did you say? You guys made a big something. What did you say?
I don't remember.
You were like, oh, so you guys actually fucked up or something like that. Something along those lines. I forget what it was.
I don't know. It was like, I think I started. Yeah, I thought you were being like superstitious, not super neurotic. And it was like, whatever. And then it would probably just be a tiny bit of smoke. Because, yeah, there was actually maybe like a full minute between you opening it and me seeing the smoke.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh.
Because it pooled in the kitchen for a while.
Yeah. Because I guess the ceiling or whatever. But
And then it just.
yeah. And then when it started.
Yeah.
And it was like very, like maybe 10 seconds after it started coming out into the room, did it trigger the fire alarm. And so that's blaring. And me and Maddie are like, what the fuck? And then like we're reacting to it. And then I think because the door was open or maybe not or whatever, then it hits the other fire alarm.
It hits the hallway, yeah. And that is way louder.
I feel like it's apples and oranges for how fucking annoying they were, because they were both
different pitches,
blaring in our ears. And it was like, I could probably tolerate one, but the combo was like crazy.
It's bad.
So then Maddie and I think Maddie tries to leave because the combo was driving her nuts.
Yeah.
I left because I was like, I didn't like all the smoke. I felt like it was clogging on my lungs. So then we both go, we're chilling, waiting by the elevator. And I assume, what are you doing at this moment?
I'm just trying to get air out.
So what, you were opening more windows, I guess, and trying to fan. Yeah, because I came back and you were holding the fan up. Like you were probably using it to fan. But then it keeps going. And so we're sitting there in the elevator or by the elevator. And I'm looking out into the stairway and I see like, you know, there's like, or I saw some people from the floor go out into the stairway or whatever. And I'm like, oh, I don't know. Maybe the alarm's just going off on the floor. And like neither of us, because we're not Harvard students, we didn't really know like evacuation policy or whatever.
Evacuation policy is if the building, if anything in the building is, everybody's out.
Well, so then we see in the stairwell some other people coming down. Meaning the other floors are evacuating.
All 5 floors are out of there.
And so, yeah, come back to Javi. Like, what's up? And by this point, there's a strong presence of smoke
In the hallway.
In the hallway,
Yeah.
God, I'm all stuffed up. Hold on, I need to mute the microphone for a second. Oh, God. Okay. Sorry. I need to get that down my throat. But yeah, it's like it is smoky in the hallway. It was, yeah.
You have the video?
Do I have the video? Yeah. You want me to send you the videos?
I just haven't seen them yet. I only know it from my eyes.
Okay.
I can't imagine how obtuse I looked.
So here, just keep volume on and hold it close to the microphone. Close to the microphone. There's more after that.
You have a video of the fire? Oh my God, you have the fire trucks pulling up.
Yep, I do.
No shot.
Yep, I do. I was recording all that.
Oh, amazing.
Because I knew it would be a feast for clips.
Amazing. Look at them roll down the street.
Yep. And then slowly.
And there's 2 of them.
Out.
That's the crazy part is 2 of them showed up.
2 of them. I think there's a cop car as well. Yep. But it was like when I was out there, I heard one of the cops say like, you know, it smells like burnt food. And so like when the fire trucks came out, like they asked us was taking their time.
Oh yeah.
It was just like one guy who hopped out and like went up because they knew.
Mistake. That's all I gotta say. One cooking mistake. That's all I gotta say. I should get a fine.
Yes.
How do you feel? I didn't put the steak down.
Throwing the blame on Kevin.
Okay, I didn't put the steak down.
I know. Hey,
everybody was acting like I was the one who put it down.
Because it's easier to make fun of you than poor Kevin, who's like 5'3".
Actually fucked it up.
It feels bad. And then so the firemen come. Me and Maddie are outside at this point, and like, what? They go in. I'm waiting for you guys to come out. Yes, dude, I got a fizz post that received 50 fizz ups. Yes. Side chat post. I got 50 upvotes. I know, huge. But so we see like a fireman go in, and then what? You guys are still there.
Yeah, because we were like, hey, this is where it was.
Thank you.
We were like, hey, it's in here. It's not on fire.
Yeah, I was tempted to say something like, oh, it's just some food.
Yeah. Yeah, the guy came up, he was coming up the stairs. I was like, hey, down the hallway to your left. Yeah. No, it's not actively on fire. And he goes, is the food really burning? I go, no, actually, it looks pretty good. Oh, shit.
You slumped the seat cushion forward.
It did look pretty good. Like,
it looked good.
Did it taste okay?
It was like a little bit on the
Crispy or something?
not necessarily crispier, but like browner. Like it didn't have as much. I don't know.
What does that taste like, huh? Underrepresentation?
Hey, you're the one buying a BlackRock.
I did an interview, a basic higher view interview for BlackRock. For wealth management and strategic services.
Thank you.
I'm not running BlackRock right now.
You are Rupert Murdoch. No, he's Blackstone. No, he's Fox.
He's Fox.
But they're like owned by Stone. Ownership, large equity.
I don't think so.
What'd you do with that? What'd you do with the little toy there?
What?
What'd you do with it? I was just asking a question. What are you doing with it?
But yeah, so the first interview question is this going to get me batted? Maybe almost might, the first interview question maybe might be.
Here it was.
Maybe might be asking about what possible news.
Our podcast has falled off. We got 5 views an episode.
Dude, we had a fall off.
We had a fall off. Too much Marvel talk is over.
Yeah, it is kind of game.
It's Jover, dog. But nah. What? Yeah.
So the interview question is, what recent news story makes you really want to work for BlackRock? And they give you 3 minutes, and I was like, fucking recent news story, and all of them have been pretty bad. And then I look it up, and it's just nothing good. And so I go back to like November 2020, where this report is like 77% of BlackRock Bitcoin ETF owners are people, and not Wall Street bankers. Like, oh, it's cool that the people want to use this.
Yeah, I would have just said nothing. Nothing but y'all got bread. And they would know. All right, that's easy.
They would not accept me.
Honestly, they would.
Yeah.
That's the thing that I was saying just before we started recording, is that like them, or I assume them and like big oil, they're just really struggling to find people to like.
But they're not struggling to find people who want to work at BlackRock.
Okay, maybe. Well, you see that red wave on stocks? Yeah, they might start struggling soon.
Dude, hold on.
I feel like for like 2 or 3 years now, there's been a guy I follow who's been like,
damn,
who's been like, recession is coming. Recession is coming. We're currently in the process of just administrations playing hot potato before it hits. And like Biden tried his damnedest, and then Trump comes in, and then just like a swinging wrecking ball out of pure incompetence, it's now like plummeting. is kooky bananas. What are you looking at your investment portfolio? If a stock goes down 90% in one day,
S&P is down 9.5% in a month.
Yeah. Yeah. If a stock goes down 90% one day and then the next day goes up 90%, is it back at 100? $100?
100 percentage points?
All right, let's say percentage points. Oh. Yeah, I know. It is cool that Elon Musk was crying, and that's why Trump did that. Fuck him. Someone's got to do it.
I cannot believe this.
My Twitter feed every day is just, someone's got to do it. Someone's got to do it. Someone's got to do it. When is someone going to do it?
Every company on my list is tanking.
Yeah, dude.
I told you that, like, the guy who owned the firm that I work for,
he liked mail.
Yeah, not the one that runs it right now, but the one who owns it, like the guy who owned it, is a super, like, MAGA guy.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, I can't wait till he gets elected. Our business is going to boom.
I'm so worried about your microphone.
He's like, our business is going to boom.
Yeah.
Like, we're never going to see higher numbers. And the reason I know what our peak performance value was when I was there by heart, because it was like my final metric. I was like, bang, I increased performance by this amount. I also know what that peak performance number would be today. Hey, buddy, you're down 8.5%, dog. You're down 8.5%.
They all got their honeymoon period with the like first month where everyone's like, Bitcoin, yes, let's pump it to the moon. And then now that everything's crashing, it's like, oh, right. You have an economy to manage because that's what the president is deemed as doing nonstop is because the president's the economy man. And it's been on the verge of a repression or depression for the past many years. And here we are. But you know what's sick is more tariffs.
Yeah, I like that he's doubling down.
Yeah.
All or nothing, baby.
This time on Europe.
Yeah. Let's ruin all our allies.
Fuck globalization. We could do everything ourselves.
Except we can't.
No, but we can.
Tough job market now.
Is it?
Yeah. Stocks go down, people get kicked out.
Oh yeah. Well, I guess. It's so many companies that are already overinflated and have been doing layoffs for a while. I feel like they've already been tightening their belts for a while. I mean, look, they'll probably tighten more, but I feel like it wouldn't be as huge as if like we didn't already have years of layoffs. That was the fire coming back.
I love it, dude.
What?
I just like it when leopards eat my face.
Oh, yeah, sure. The memes on Twitter have been great of like, you know, the meme that was like the You Fell For It Again award. It's like, it's been that, but like it becoming more and more of an amalgamation, like Cthulhu-like monster, just gradually like, here, there's this one. I'll show you. Of it just like becoming more and more massive of this You Fell For It Again thing. Or then a few days later I saw this and it's like it's just the award growing more and more and more. Like, yeah, man. Hey, you know what, we're making America great again. And
do you buy the dip?
Do I buy the? Fuck no. Fuck no, A, because I don't believe this is the dip. We've hit dip yet.
You think we've still got more to go?
I think we still. He's not backing down anytime soon. He's not backing down anytime soon, and people are only just now starting to realize, oh, fuck. We got more to go. I don't know when rock bottom is, but like, it's also, I feel like so much of it now is it's things falling apart that haven't been real in the first place. Like how the fact that it was like, what is it? I forget the words, but how like essentially like the huge biggest companies have already been hyperinflated for a while in their stock prices. And so it's like, well, to what degree are they returning to what price they should actually be in real money versus like, is this just like a crash? Because then it's like, will the bounce back be just then a huge new frenzy of like, oh my gosh, yes, actually, let's keep inflating this. Let's keep overinflating this. Let's keep like, you know, speculative investing, whatever, and just buying for the sake of buying and gambling and whatever. Or will it actually be like some economic re-up? And I don't know. You know what will fix it is the iPhone 16e. Which is like the SE, but now has stupid fucking Apple Intelligence.
Apple Intelligence blows.
Apple Intelligence blows.
What are you doing, dog?
It auto-installed an app on my phone for it to make emojis.
What are we doing?
I deleted that first instant I saw it.
Why are you cluttering my screen?
I thought, what the fuck is this? I gave you no autonomy to download on my damn phone.
Exactly.
I don't care about Genmoji. Fucking shoot.
Why are you putting a rainbow on my shit, huh?
Shoot me in the skull. Siri's always been a rainbow.
No. I mean around the whole thing.
Yeah, but fucking I see those damn Genmoji ads.
Oh my god, they're terrible.
Right around, it's by the hotel that's like right nearby.
Oh, all of the ads for it?
Yeah, like I always see an Apple fucking ad, and it's been Genmoji, dude. Genmoji. Look at the iPhone 16 SE, the iPhone 16e. Oh, it's so great. Apple Who gives a fuck?
You see what they did with the MacBook Air?
Pull my closer.
You see what they did with the MacBook Air?
No.
Okay, so like 3 years ago, the MacBook was $999. The
Okay.
base.
Okay.
Then 2 years ago, they were like, we're going to add more storage to the base model, which
Okay.
was still like a puny amount of storage. It went from 128 to 256 gigs.
That's still quite small.
Anyways, and then they raised the price $200 to $1199.
Mm-hmm.
And then this year they were like, okay, we're bringing it back to $999. I was like, you can't get good press out of this. You raised the price to bring it back down. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Economies of scale says this shit is easy.
It's fucked. A Genmoji it. Genmoji it. Because you know what? Everyone is already doing so much.
Generative AI.
The fucking Memoji.
Nobody uses that.
I know.
Or stickers. Nobody uses stickers.
They added the heart button thing, like, you know, the like press and hold heart or like 8 years ago or something. And it only caught on maybe
2 years ago?
Yeah. No one is fucking with Memoji. Still, people barely fuck with emoji.
Yeah. It just doesn't convey enough information compared to the smaller amount of text that is an emoji.
Oh, I can just send a photo of myself, of a fake version of myself going,
Yeah.
shoot me in the skull. I don't want that. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's dumb.
Obliterous. Is it still recording correctly? Yeah, I think so. It had the thing pop up, but it's still going. Right?
I think it's fine. Yeah, anyways.
Yes, it is.
Stop it.
Stop it.
Get some help.
I think every single fucking website I've been on, because I'm trying to, I'm researching AI for a fucking video or whatever. And it's like, every single website I'm on has AI baked in.
But they're not AIs though. That's the thing. They're not AI. They just say AI, but they're like either like machine learning or just regular ass.
No, I think it's like
bots.
kind of AI.
No.
It's like,
I'm going to send you a video on the difference between AI and machine learning.
okay, well, whatever. Like,
you're going to realize.
okay, well, I'll realize. But I feel like I don't need fucking Tinder telling me how I can use AI to make my prompt answers better. Fuck off.
Jesus. We are really screwed.
It's so weird.
That is weird.
Or it's like I'm using Canva because I thought that was a good idea for some reason. I don't know. It's some way to make a whiteboard without having to be stuck on the limitations of physical space. Okay. But it's like I'm using Canva and it's like, do you want to quiz yourself on the Canva you've created? And so I'm like, yeah, fuck it, because this is ironic. And so it's like, here's an AI quiz made by AI about AI. Fuck off. I don't need Quizlet using AI to help me learn terms.
Real.
It's so ridiculous.
It is.
Google search, good for 10 years.
Oh, and then now it's bad.
Then it got worse.
Yes.
Then they decided, you know what?
Add AI to the bad search.
Add AI.
To the bad search. Not
to the
good
bad search.
Yeah, to the bad search.
And then you know what? I just got an email earlier today saying how, because I'm a fucking terabyte subscriber or whatever the hell for Google Drive, I'm going to get early access to the new super AI version of search.
Oh my God. What does that even mean?
I wasn't phrased exactly like that, but it was essentially that. Fuck off. I don't want it. Seriously. I'm like, I know there are articles and information out there. I know it about people intentionally avoiding buying products with AI. I know that exists because I've seen it before.
Okay.
But when I'm trying to do this researching now about it, it's just articles upon articles upon articles about new AI fucking startups or whatever, baking it into every aspect of the company. Yeah. You know how the plot of Horizon Zero Dawn is like Don't add AI. Like AI bad. Paperclip theory. They're like adding AI to making Horizon characters. Literally. There was some tweet I saw about it, about how they're trying to make an AI based or AI created character. Fuck off!
That was loud.
I don't want it. I don't need it. It's so fundamentally anti-human in like every aspect. Christ, our Redeemer, amen.
That being said, it's good for coding.
It's good for coding, yeah.
Yeah.
What time are we at? Do I keep yapping about this or whatever?
We got 4 minutes. 3 minutes now.
What, we're at 57?
7.
Okay. But normally we slim it some. Or I slim it some.
What is, I'm gonna say something.
What is Gangnam Style?
Well, F1 is back this week. Everybody, please log in. Watch F1.
You're going to talk about LinkedIn.
Gonna talk.
Here's your bone. I'm throwing you it right now.
I am a little LinkedIn slut. I just connect with everybody at Harvard. I just connect. And I just want to get that 500 plus connections on LinkedIn. You have a LinkedIn?
Yes.
Connect right
I'm
now.
so happy for you.
No, but you have to accept my connection in order for it to work.
Okay, I will.
Can you accept my connection?
Yes.
I went from 101 connections to 213 in the last week.
I will accept it after we are done recording because I don't have it on my phone.
Oh,
Because
such a little LinkedIn slut.
what is you're going to be the person posting on LinkedIn about the
I only post about LinkedIn when I get a new job.
So
Like when I got my new job, I
you made a LinkedIn.
I made a LinkedIn post.
What do they call LinkedIn posts?
LinkedIn post.
I LinkedIn.
Probably actually.
That's goofy as fuck.
But like my 2 posts are like when I got my 2 jobs.
I got a job.
Yeah.
I'll never catch my ass on LinkedIn. I only use LinkedIn if I'm investigating someone. Real shit.
Really?
If you ever see Jake Stalvey or whatever the fuck, I don't know how LinkedIn works where it's like telling you that you viewed your thing.
Yeah.
If you ever see that I viewed you, it's because I'm investigating your ass.
Yeah.
That's the truth of it. Or because you're a childhood best friend of mine that I lost contact with and I'm too awkward to reform a connection.
LinkedIn. Connect.
LinkedIn. Yeah. That's the 2. More often it's because I'm investigating your ass. And you know what? I'm scrolling back through your whole career profile and your jobs and everything. I will see
What if I
through
work
you.
as a business analyst at a gun manufacturing company? Will I have lost my soul?
Okay, but you've never had a hard anti-gun stance, so no.
Oh yeah. I'm actually very into guns.
Yeah. If you got it at I don't know. You don't take polarizing stances on much.
No, I don't.
You really don't. You lean left. One day I'll convert you into being a socialist.
No,
But like, and you're naturally have leaned more left over the years, but you don't take polar stances on much.
because I'm a closeted Republican.
Yeah.
I have early onset Republicanism.
No, I think I could get
I
you
have
there.
early onset conservatism.
I
not
could get you
republicanism.
there. But I think you would like mentally lock down. You would put your shields up.
I think I would make too much money to be a socialist.
Oh, but you could be a socialist and make money. Yeah. Okay. I will not pretend to. I'm not going to keep arguing this point.
Yeah.
Because I won't confidently say what is socialism. Because I don't fucking know.
I don't think anybody knows. I think that's what I like about it.
No, people know. It's just, it's like we learned about Marxism in class the other day. And it was like, literally. And like, we got a definition of it. And it's like, okay, but I don't know if this is the same definition that I know.
Yeah.
Is it like, there's
There's levels to it.
levels to it.
Just like there's levels
To an onion.
to the end of this podcast.
To an onion. Did you see the Shrek 5 trailer?
What?
Did you see the Shrek 5 trailer?
Shrek 5?
Yeah, or the Lilo and Stitch trailer. Both of those came out. People didn't.
Donkey!